forward. First one forward, second one include, third one use bin, fourth one set property, okay. Fifth one get property. Sixth one plugin. 7 fallback. 8 params. 9 param. Okay. These all JSP actions. Only first one completed. Second one syntax are given. Second one program not completed. Diagram is over. The tutorial application. See, if you want to forward, if you want to include in Soulets, what will write? Soulets request dispatcher RD equal to request dot get request dispatcher. Here we'll write URL pattern of Solid. Request dispatcher RD equal to request dot get request dispatcher will write. After that RD dot include. Yesterday I given 4 JSPs: header.jsp, footer.jsp, page 1, page 2. First header 1, header.jsp, new JSP, header.jsp. Here now just I want to display out.println JSP tutorial. Okay, say JSP tutorial. See, just out.println JSP tutorial. This HTML I'm not writing because this is I'm going to include. I'm going to include in the page 1.jsp, page 2.jsp. That background color, this background color, if you write, at last that one only comes because this is going to be included there. That's what I'm not writing any background color, all those things. Here, level 1 heading, underline text. Now, if you want color also, separate color. Okay, another tag I'll use font color. Suppose red. See, I given yesterday, it is page1.jsp, it is page2.jsp. Here header.jsp, I'll include here also, I'll include here also. Okay, 2 pages I'll include. Now, this is header, I'm including here and here. Now, JSP tutorial displayed with level 1 heading, underline text, font color red. This is only written header. Now, footer.jsp. Footer.jsp. Here also almost like this only. Here I want to display our institute address. Naresh Technologies, Amirpet, Hyderabad. Okay, Naresh Technologies, Amirpet, Hyderabad. Like this I'm displaying. See, it is footer. It is footer.jsp. Suppose this color something blue. Suppose no underline. Suppose this font size also I'll decrease. Level 2. Like this. Now you observe these two programs. What I did, you observe this program. I'm displaying JSP tutorial with font color red, level 1 heading, underline text. Footer.jsp. Here our institute address with level 2 heading, font color blue. These two programs individually if I execute, say these two programs individually if I execute, how it appears? Header, footer. Header, run on server. Save. See, like this displayed. Footer. Run on server. See, like this. Okay. These all I'm going to include. If you want center tag also you can write here. If you want bottom center. Here also bottoms top center. This is header, that is footer. See, like this displayed, but this is I'm going to include in page1.jsp, page2.jsp. Okay, and at top only. This is footer, at bottom I'll include. At bottom. This is here displaying, I'll include at bottom. Okay, wherever you include, there it will display. This is footer. Now, first you write these two, header and footer. It is header.jsp node. Header.jsp. So whatever you studied about solid including, that theory, this theory, same. Coding only different. So JSP tutorial displayed with red color letters, level 1 heading, underline text, centered. This program we are going to include in other JSPs. So what is the benefit of this concept? Reusability. Reusability is the advantage. Forwarding benefit, modularity. So if the task is very big, if you want to divide into number of modules, then forwarding is suitable. Here, this is reusability, that is modularity. Is it completed? This is header.jsp. This one also write it, footer.jsp. It is footer.jsp. It is footer.jsp. Note down. So here our institute address displayed, blue color letters, level 2 heading, centered. Write this code. Now these two programs I'm going to include in page 1.jsp, page 2.jsp. Is it over? Yesterday I given diagram, that one. Now right click, new, JSP, page 1.jsp. Next, finish. Here, see, BG color, text color. Now, background color green I given, text color, background color yellow I given, text color green I given. But already those two colors, red and blue, are given. Okay. Header displayed red color, footer displayed blue color, this content displayed green color, background yellow color. Okay. Now here first we have to include what we have tried. Give me answer. JSP colon include page equal to header.jsp. That's it. See, with one line only, that program included. So here JSP is a prefix, include is a tag, page is a attribute, it is attribute value, and HTML attribute values without quotes also works, with quotes also works, but JSP compulsory, quotes required. It is compulsory. See here, if you write double quotes also works, even if you don't write also works in HTML. But attribute values of JSP must be quoted. Compulsory, you have to write quotes. Okay. Now header.jsp included. After this tutorial, I want to display. Suppose JSP heading. Here level 2 heading underline text. Now otherwise level 3. Now here I want to display out.println about JSP. I want to write something. Okay. JSP stands for Java Server Pages. It is renamed. It is renamed as Jakarta Server Pages. It is a specification. It is a specification for what purpose? For developing web applications with Java programming language. Now, after this, I want to give some line breaks. Now, here I want to include that footer.jsp I want to include. What we will write? JSP colon include page equal to footer.jsp. If I run this program, how many programs executed? How many? 3. Header.jsp, footer.jsp, page1.jsp. 3 programs executed. Say I'm going to run page1.jsp. This is. See, run on server. Save. See. Now 3 programs output displayed. Okay. The background color yellow with only colors only. See, background color yellow I given, header red color, font footer blue color. Now one more page we are going to write. In that page, what is going to be changed? Only this content. Remaining same. This is only included. This is only included. Okay. See, this is page1.jsp. Now page2.jsp I'll write. Say right click, new JSP. Page2.jsp. Almost page 1 style only. That's what I'll copy this one. Copy. Page 2. I'll paste. Here, just in the place of JSP, JSTL I'll write. It is also JSP only. Here content I'll change. Remaining same. See, JSTL stands for Java Server Pages Standard Tag Library. Okay. It is introduced in JSP 2.0 version to simplify the JSP. Now, if I run this program, you observe page 2. Run on server. Save. Say here page 2. Okay. Now what I'll do, see here just page 1 I'll write. Page 1. Then only content changed. See page 1. Now page 2. See page 2. But this is same, this is same. Only here content changed. Okay. Say this code is reusable. This code is reusable. Suppose institute address is changed. In how many programs you have to change? One program. But this type of tutorial, maybe 1000 pages will be there. But address in every page bottom required. So no need to change 1000 times. One time only can change. So that is also benefit. Write this one. Page 1.jsp. It is page 1.jsp. Here header.jsp included. Here footer.jsp included. Header.jsp, footer.jsp, reusable. So this concept is equivalent to solid including. Solid including. We can include solid also, JSP also, HTML also. Between two different servers, is it possible? No. Within the server only possible. Forwarding including. These two concepts within the server only. Redirecting possible. Redirecting possible between two different servers also, and even different technologies also. Not only Java. Okay. Is it completed? Next, page2.jsp. Note page2.jsp. Page2.jsp. 4 pages. Is it over? Total, how many actions are there? 9. How many completed? 2. Now, 9 actions are there. First one, forward completed. Second one, include completed. Now, use bin, set property, get property. These 3, same concept. These 4, one concept. Next heading, JSP using Java beans. JSP using Java beans. JSP using Java beans. Already you studied somewhere about Java bean. What is Java bean? Reusable software component. Noted. Java bean is a reusable software component. Java bean is a reusable software component. In the Java bean, which object-oriented principle will be there? Encapsulation, abstraction, inheritance, polymorphism. Which one? Encapsulation. Java bean is fully encapsulated. JSP using Java bean Java Bean is a reusable software component. A Java class is said to be Java Bean A Java class is said to be Java Bean if it is follows the following rules. Already studied rules. While teaching JDBC rosets, I covered this concept. How many rules? What are the rules? First rule, class must be public. Second rule, class must implements java.io.serializable interface. Third rule, class must be in a package. Next rule, class must contain public default constructor. Next, all instance variables must be private. Instance variables are called properties. Instance variables are called properties. Next, all properties must contain setter and getter methods. Last rule, all setter and getter methods must be public. All setter and getter methods must be public. So these all no need to explain. No, already you studied. You already studied while teaching JDBC rosets. I explained about this Java Bean. But how to access in JSP, I'll explain. If any Java class that follows these 7 rules, then that Java class is said to be Java Bean. A Java class is said to be Java Bean if it is follows the following 7 rules. These 7 rules. So if any Java class that follows these 7 rules, that Java class is called Java Bean. If any Java class that follows these 7 rules, then that Java class is said to be Java Bean. Next, write it. To access a Java Bean in a JSP, we use the following actions. To access a Java bean in a JSP, we use the following actions. First one, JSP colon use bean. Here B capital. JSP nothing but Java. So Java is a case sensitive. So HTML is not a case sensitive. That's what if you write capital letter also, small letter also, mixed letters also works. But here whatever they given, that is only what right because it is a case sensitive. Here JSP colon use bean. Here B capital. This is JSP tag, not HTML tag. Okay. First, to access a Java bean in a JSP, we use the following actions. First one, use bean. Second one, set property. Third one, get property. First one, use bean. Second one, set property. Third one, get property. Three actions are there. Three actions. Use bean, set property, get property. Use bean, set property, get property. To access a Java bean in a JSP, we use the following actions. First one, use bean. Second one, set property. Third one, get property. Here, P capital, P capital, P capital. Compulsory. First one, JSP colon use bean. It is used to create an object to a Java bean class. It is used to create an object to a Java bean class. It is used to create an object to a Java bean class. It is used to create an object to a Java bean class. It is also used to set the scope. Set the scope. It is also used to set the scope. I'll explain. First syntax, write it. Syntax. Syntax JSP colon use bean. Attributes you can write. JSP colon use bean. Or JSP colon use bean. Here attributes. If you write one forward slash equal into close tag, already actions you studied like that. Two actions you studied like that only. In a open tag, you can write attributes. So this is called open tag. This is called close tag. This is equivalent to both open and close tags. This forward slash indicates close tag. Here you can write attributes. Here also you can write attributes. So this is called open tag. This is called close tag. This is equivalent to both open and close tags. And here you can write attributes. Is it over? So here attributes you can write. Three attributes are there. Attributes. First one, ID equal to Second one, class. Class equal to third one, scope equal to. First one, ID, object reference. Second one, class, class name. Third one, scope. There are three different scopes: page scope, request scope, session scope, application scope. Page scope, request scope, session scope, application scope. Here class equal to class name we have to write. Class equal to class name. ID equal to object reference. For this class, object created automatically, that object referred by this reference. So here you are not going to write like a demo D equal to new demo, like that you are not writing. Only class name you will write, object reference you will write. Then for this class, automatically object created, that object referred by this reference. So with the tags, attributes only, object created. For that, you can set the scope, page scope. Within the page only you can access. Suppose this is on page. Now it is another page. Control passed here. Now your given scope is page. Then only in this program you can access. But if you set request scope, as long as request is available, that variable is available, that object reference accessible. Suppose it is one JSP, it is one more JSP. From here, I'll forward. From this JSP to this JSP, I'll forward. Same request passed or new request comes. Same request is passed. If you set request scope, what will happen? Whatever you created Java bean object here, that object you can access here also. Because request, as long as request is available, that is available. So if you set page scope, within the page only you can access. Once if the control passes to next page, you cannot access. That scope is limited to that particular JSP page only. But if you set request, as long as request is available, that object reference is accessible, available. Request, in forwarding, same request passed, including same request passed. But in redirecting, new request comes. If you write redirect, suppose, then you cannot access. Okay. So page scope means within the page only. Within a one JSP. Once if the control passes to next JSP, that object you cannot access. But request scope, as long as request is available, that object is available. Session scope, as long as session is available. Session, what is session? Time period between login, logout. Whenever you click on login, until you log out, the session will be there. That much time period you can access the session scope. Once if the session is logged out, you cannot access this object. Application scope, in the entire WAR file you can access. In an entire WAR file, even 100 JSPs also write. Even connection also not there, but you can access. Okay. So application scope, entire application. In that particular WAR file, all JSPs can use that object. So page scope, request scope, session scope, application scope. Page scope within the page only. Once if the control passes to next page, you cannot access. Request scope, control if it is passed also, same request is there, accessible. New request is there, not accessible. Session is there until logout. Until logout, that is accessible. Application, entire WAR file. In that WAR file, all JSPs can use. Like that, you can set the scope. It is nothing but in core Java, access modifiers are there, no? Like that. How many access modifiers? 4. What are those? What is the scope of private? Within the class. Default scope? Within the package. Protected? Package and subclass. Subclass can be outside the package also. Public scope? Anywhere. No restrictions. Not restricted. So that is called scope. Private members within the class only can access. That scope is limited to class. Default members within the package. Protected members within the package, outside the package also, if it is subclass. Public scope is not restricted. Like that only year scope. This page scope is within the page. Request scope is as long as request is available. Session scope is as long as session is expired. Application scope is entire application. Okay. Now, this is use bin. In a bin class, setter and getter methods will be there, no? For calling setter method, this action required. For calling getter method, this action required. Second one. JSP colon set property. JSP colon set property. It is used to call setter methods of a Java bin. It is used to call setter methods of a Java bin. It is used to call setter methods of a Java bin. Syntax. JSP colon set property. JSP colon set property. Open and close tags. JSP colon set property. Attributes. JSP colon set property. It is open tag. It is close tag. It is equivalent to both open and close tags. This forward slash indicates close tag. In an open tag, you can write attributes. This is prefix. Prefix is not there, which is HTML, which is JSP confusion. Here P capital. Attributes values must be quoted. Compulsory quotes required. Now, attributes. Name equal to property equal to name equal to property equal to value equal to name equal to object reference, whatever we created. Object reference. Property equal to name of the property. Value equal to value of the property. Name equal to object reference. Property equal to name of the property. value equal to value of the property. So name equal to object reference, property equal to name of the property, value equal to value of the property. Here, whatever we created object using use bean tag, that object reference, here object reference must match. With that object reference only setter method called. While calling, will pass parameter. The parameter you have to write here. I'll show you with example, you'll understand. Name equal to object reference, property equal to name of the property, value equal to value of the property. Setter method will call. For setter method parameter you have to pass. That parameter you have to write here, value. Okay. Whatever you given while creating object to a job in object reference, that object reference, this object reference must match. ID equal to will write that one, this one must match. Is it over? Next. Third one. JSP colon get property. It is used to call getter methods of a Java bean. Third one, write it. Third one, JSP colon get property. You write separate. Okay, don't modify. Myself I modified, yourself you modified means you write separate. It is used to call getter methods of a Java bean. It is used to call getter methods of a Java bean. It is used to call getter methods of a Java bean. Syntax here except value. Value will not be there. Here attributes. Here name equal to object reference. Property equal to name of the property. But name equal to not name of the property, name equal to object reference. Property equal to name of the property. JSP colon get property. So for calling getter methods, this action required. Is it completed? Now one Java bean I'll write. Example of a Java bean. Now, according to 7 rules, say first class name, suppose message bean. Class name, message bean. Now, what is the first rule? Now, this is the one class. This one I want to make it a Java bean. What is the first rule? Class must be public. So public class. Then anywhere you can access, no restriction. Second one, implements serializable. Serializable interface in which package? We have to import. Import java.io.star. What is the benefit of this one? Serializable. What is it? We can write object to a file. We can read object from file. We can write to a network. We can read from network. If you want to do these operations, object must be serializable, no? That purpose serialization. Now, it is first rule, class must be public. Second rule, must implement serializable interface. Third rule, class must be in a package. What you have to write? Some package demo. No, package demo. Next, fourth rule, all instance must be default constructor. Is it required to write? No. System implicitly provides. Next, all instance must be private. So a private string one message. Next rule, setter and getter. How to write setter getter? Void. Setter method return type always void. After that, set message. Parameter string message. Now, this is which is it instance variable or class variable or local variable? This one local variable. Then outright this dot message equal to message. Next, getter method return type. Here whatever is there, that is. So getter method return type here string. Get message. What will write? Return message. If any logic required, you have to write in the setter method. Encapsulation logic, if required. Now, the last rule, all setter and getter method must be public. It is public. It is public. Okay. You observe example of a Java pin. First rule, class must be public. So public are given. With this class, anywhere you can access, no restriction. Second rule, must implement serializable interface. If implement, then this object data we can write to a file. This object data we can read from file. This object data we can send in network. This object data we can receive from network. These four operations possible with serialization. That purpose. Third rule, must be in a package. Okay, this third rule. Fourth rule, must contain default constructor. Here, no need to write. By default, Java compiler implicitly provides. When it will provide? If there is no other constructor, then only provides. Suppose you return one parameter constructor, will it provide the Java compiler? In that situation, explicitly auto provide. Okay. Either system provides or you provide, but at last should be there. Suppose if you write parameter constructor, Java compiler will not provide default constructor. In that situation, you have to write. Explicitly you have to write. Next rule, private variable. Next, setter getter methods. Next, all setter getter method must be public. So, this is encapsulation logic. You studied. Okay. This variable, if the boundary is there, then we'll write some logic here in setter method. Okay. Now, this example of Java bean node. Example of Java bean. Is it over? So these setter getter methods automatically generated in the Eclipse. Suppose if you want to create an object without actions, how will create? Without actions. If you want to create an object to this class, how will create? Message bin message bin MB equal to new message bin. Message bin in which package? Demo package. Demo package you have to import, no? Otherwise, you can write like this. Here, demo dot. Here, demo dot. You can write like this also, no? This element, this is in which element you have to write? Scriptlet or declaration or expression? Which one? Scriptlet. Scriptlet will write. So this one you can also write like this. Page import equal to demo dot star. After this, message bin MB equal to new message bin. You can write no. So like this you can write. Like this also you can write. Okay. In this line, fully qualified name I written. Okay. Here, demo is a package name. Message bin is a class. Here, new demo dot message bin. Like this, if you write message bin class object created, that object referred by MB. Message bin class object created, that object referred by MB. Like this, you can write. But now, new style. New style. Use bin. What we have to write? Just now I given. JSP colon. What I given? Use bin. How many attributes? 3 attributes. What are those? ID. Next class. Next scope. Scope we'll see later. Scope separate I'll explain. Now. Here. JSP colon use bin ID equal to class equal to. ID equal to what you have to write? Object reference. Nothing but MB. Class equal to what you have to write? Message bin. Demo dot message bin. That's it. Otherwise, you can import. Again, page import equal to demo dot star. After this, JSP colon use bin ID equal to MB class equal to message bin. See, you observe these all are equal, no change. But you observe first these two and these two you observe. It appears like a normal Java. It appears like a HTML, no? Okay, new style. Write this one. So like this, you can again you can access Java bin. The actual usage of Java bin while teaching last topic MVC will get a more clarity. In MVC model is a Java bin. Now, in these four, any syntax you can use. Any example, this is you can use. So this is just one line. It appears like a HTML. Object created, that object referred by MB. Object created, that object referred by MB. Is it over? Now, if you want to call setter method, if you want to call, how will call? Already object reference created, MB. How will call? MB dot set message. Parameter welcome. This one in which line, which element you'll write? This is in which element you'll write? Scriptlet or declaration or expression? Which one? Very basic, no? Which one will write? Scriptlet. Yeah. Then setter method called. But instead of this, new style. JSP colon set property. How many attributes? 3. Name equal to next. Property equal to next. Value equal to. Now, name. What is the name? Object reference. What we written object reference? MB. What property? What is the property? Message. What is the value? Welcome. New style. See, it appears like a normal Java. It appears like a HTML. Tags and attributes. This is new style. Note down. Is it over? Now I want to call getter method. What will write? Getter method return type. Getter method return type. What you have write? String sc equal to MB dot get message. Now this one, if you want to print, how will print? Out dot println yes. These two lines in which element you have to write? Which element? Scriptlet. Scriptlet open, scriptlet close. But instead of writing this one without action, any other alternative? Any other alternative? Without action. Any alternative is there? What we have to write? No, without action I am asking. Any alternative instead of this one? Think yourself. Now we have to retrieve, we have to print. Now, any alternative? You studied expressions also you can write, no? It is written and printed. Possible or not? MB dot get message. It is called written, value printed. This is also you can write. One more alternative. Action. What do you have to write? JSP colon get property. Name equal to MB. Next, property equal to message. See, these all equal. So, if you write like this also printed. If you write like this also printed. If you write like this also printed. But it appears like a HTML. 100% tag based application. Note on. These three note on. So, here get message method called the value returned, that value printed. Here also get message method called value returned and printed because it is expression. Whatever you write inside the out dot println. Here also method called get message printed. Is it over? So, if you write like this, object created. Okay. If you write like this, setter method called. If you write like this, getter method called. No, not this one. This one. See, it is 100% tag based on. See, with this line object created. With this line setter method called. With this line getter method called. 3 lines. See, complete new style appears. No? Here, in this line, object created to message bin class, that object referred by MB. With that MB, setter method called set message welcome. With this MB only, getter method called get message. Okay. See, this program, these 3 lines, complete HTML type appears. This is, we'll see tomorrow. How to use an Eclipse, we'll see tomorrow.